Ramirez now at the plate. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Out to short. Ortiz on the run. Throw to first. And they get the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one hit to right. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Runner.
And now Chipper Jones.
Nope, that's down.
Out at third. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Christian Yelich. And that is out of play. And that one sliced foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that one hit to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a base hit right there. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
0-1.
Freeling batting for the 2nd time, and that strike 1. Popped in the air, left field. Ramirez snags it for the 2nd out. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Mitchell.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. That's his. We're back. And they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jared Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freeling makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it's even up. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Adios, pelota. That one felt good. It's 3-0. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Delgado in the box again, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's Acuna now, and that's outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And he boots it.
Nice try, Ramon.
Joseph Ortiz digs in now.
Shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
High in the air, out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground to short, Ortiz. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Line drive. And base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Monasterio on second. Chorio at first with no outs. Roll to short, could be 2. Boots it. And here is Hoskins. Fastball for a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Got him looking. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that.
And that chance handled. One at second. On to Hoskins. Double play. Ozzie Albies the next to hit. 1 for 3. On the ground to the left. Monasterio slings to first, and they go down. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. That's a Baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Freeland in the box now. No balls and a strike. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And the batter now, Garrett Mitchell. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big.
Delgado takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Uribe back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Grabs it on the run, and there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ryan Howard.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and that is strike one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple.
Now
Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Ground ball up the middle, and it hits the base. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So up next, Carlos Delgado. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
No, that's foul.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. On to first, double play. And that's the bottom of the 8th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one missing inside. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
In the air to left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Digging in, William Contreras. Fastball for a strike at 95. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. Not in time. He's safe. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Fastball for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Ball, that's off.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So,
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Late swing fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Goes down looking. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sean Jelly.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Mitchell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 1 strike away.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect.
Father, did I finally get it? Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, muy se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera, entre el dueño de la aldea, muy se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, el dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Fotos tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huelen mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huelen mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business love me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't speak. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That one inside. 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Canna makes the catch, and there's two away. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Up the middle. Gets it to first, and they get the out on Jones. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now here is Dairon Blanco. And that one ripped to left. Ramirez makes the catch. One down. Michael Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. That's out number 2. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's inside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses inside. 2-2. In the air, left field, Ramirez. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Lorenzen back to work. Outside low, ball 1. Lorenzen, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's a foul ball. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now here is Roman Anthony. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Lorenzen, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he handles it himself for the out. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that one in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Mark Canha. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Anthony makes the grab, 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Joey Wiemer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Way inside, gets out of the way. That's in there, and the count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
On the ground, out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's Joey Bart now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Canha on the move to the alley. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And K is his 3rd of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The other way, and it goes just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. Royals set down in order. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now, Manny Ramirez. Swings through that high fastball.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Albies.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch. That's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Now a chance for Chipper Jones. That one the other way, and that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Batting, the center fielder, Roman.
2 on, 1 out.
Anthony.
Now Roman Anthony grounded out his first time up. Late with the swing there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And that hits the bag. Here comes Chipper, and he scores.
Nice try,
It's an
Ramon.
RBI single. It's 2-zip. So digging in, Carlos Delgado. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air right field. Canna giving chase. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. Another scores.
Nice try, Ramon.
2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Late on that fastball. Runner on at third. 1 gone. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. In comes the run from third to add on.
Nice try, Ramon.
Well done. Drives in the That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. This is Joey Bart. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike. Man at second. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The left fielder, number
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. 1 run is in. Isbell fires it in.
Nice
Runner
try,
holds
Ramon.
at third, so just 1 across on the play. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4, down the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. There's a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Out towards right center field. Anthony pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ripped on a line. Ramirez pulls it down. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Lynch back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canna sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
1 away.
Designated hitter,
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. Into second, and he's got a double. So man aboard, Roman Anthony now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. India. Throw to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Delgado.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's outside.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it stays fair. Schwarber crosses the plate. It's 7-0. To second, but way
Nice
too
try,
late.
Ramon.
Safe there.
Puts a run on the board and
right
picks up an
fielder, number
RBI.
13,
Got a fastball,
Ronald
middle of the plate,
Acuna
jumped all
Jr.
over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. India over to first in time. They limit the damage. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Canna batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
inside.
That's
And the
inside.
count is 1-2. Just
ball.
missed. Just
Can't
misses the
ball.
mark outside the zone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. In the air on the infield, Delgado under it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. In the air, right field, Canna sizes this one up. And a quick out, number 1. Joey Bart digs in now.
The
1
catcher,
for 2.
Joey Bart.
In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Now batting.
And the
Second
batter
baseman,
now, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's a fair ball. So the Royals batting order turns over. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Hit in the air out to center field. Anthony pulls it down. And there's 2 gone. So a man aboard. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay
3
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, leading off, Chipper Jones. Out to center, Isbell on the move. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Corbin Carroll.
Ball inside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, center field. Isbell settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. He was caught in between. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess. Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound.
Jones. Over to first. Great pick. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Lynch back to work. That one almost got
That's
him.
inside.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they had a run. It's 8-0.
When you're working with this,
Taylor Clark comes on now.
well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Foul ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow,
No
no
ball,
fair
2
right
strikes.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Joseph Ortiz, 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Lined into right. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Up and in. Look out. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, center field. Isbell sizing this one up, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Royals DH, Joey Wiemer, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Jonathan India at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And right back to the mound. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at first with one gone. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Now into the game, Ryan Howard. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Ball.
Ryan
In the dirt.
Howard.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. India leads off first with 1 away. And he dives back in time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Up the middle, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. This is Corbin Carroll. And that's
Ball
down
1.
and away. Ground ball right side. India throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's
At the ball.
downstairs and outside.
2-0 count.
2-0.
You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Ryan Howard taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Runner from second
Nice
scores
try,
as they
Ramon.
add on. It's an RBI
The right
single,
fielder,
and they
number
now
13,
lead by
Ronald
9.
Acuna
Ronald
Jr.
Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell drifts towards it. He's got it, and that's the third. We head to the bottom of the 9th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Anthony hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch
0-1's the
efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count. That time.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramirez makes the grab for the second out. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And a swing and a miss, and that